guys, welcome. So you guys, I think that it's going to be a very very long year for Yul Edochie, because even though he's been trying to capitalize on this extra publicity that he has, it seems as though the in-laws are not letting him be. Anyways, Yul Edochie came out and put out a post because, okay, you guys, let me start from where the story started from. You guys know that there's been like a whole Shetima challenge going on where people will wear their suits and their red ties and just sit down. Like, the whole challenge has trended for a few days. Anyways, you was not having it. You was like, these people are you youths of Nigeria, you people are very unserious people. And so you came out and said that this whole Shetima challenge that you guys are up to, why can't you do P2B challenge? And I think that's because you is maybe in support of P2B. And he said, why can't you challenge yourself to be as educated as P2B and all that? Challenge yourself to speak and be as intelligent as P2B is. When I not go sit down and do, people were not having it anyways, and they came out and told you, Edochie, we can also do two wives challenge. Some other person said, really though, what about fidelity challenge? Don't make your wife look like a fool challenge. Another person came out and said, now not be you go tell us what we go do, like we will do what we want to do. Some person said, why didn't you tell us to do fidelity challenge, like staying with one woman as P2B has stayed with one woman, like respecting your wife and all those kind of stuff. People actually came for him in the comment section. Like, somebody said, if you live in glass house, don't throw stones. And right now, I feel like, yes, I think that youth has been trying to put his mouth on trending topics for a very long time. I think maybe for the relevance, or I think most people are actually not even happy about the fact that with everything that happened, you didn't slow down for one day. He just felt like, oh, it's business as usual. I'll just continue my life. And I think that one just actually got to a lot of people. Somebody said that I like the fact that it's not the man, it's the man they're attacking, and this time not just the second wife, because you guys know that normally when these kind of things happen, people will only blame the woman. I'm not trying to exonerate the woman here, but at least two of them in this case are taking the heat. They're taking the heat from the whole situation. It's not like before that they'll just say, oh, the woman, why did you follow somebody's husband, and that kind of thing. So it's the two of them right now. Let me know your thoughts are in the comment section, because based on this thing, I feel like you didn't really have a point, because if you say people should not do Shetima challenge, then you don't have any right to tell them to do P2B challenge, because the two of them are politicians. The two of them are people who are trying to get into the presidency, and whether you support one person over the other, you understand, you cannot tell people which one to do a challenge over, because if people were doing a P2B challenge now, to be like, oh, why didn't they do a Shetima challenge? Now this Shetima challenge, funny enough, is even giving him popularity, maybe not in a very good way, but it's something. It's helping his campaign strategy, I hope so. Or is it making it worse? But I feel like people have come out to say, oh, you don't have any right to tell us what to do, how to go about our challenge. And another thing that really strikes me with Nigerians, which I always hear and which doesn't really go down well with me, is like people always say, oh, Nigerians and trivialities all the time. Let me tell you something. The Prime Minister of Finland trended for a few days because she went to party, and people felt like, oh, you're a Prime Minister, you cannot party. But the thing trended on social media. Who pushed it? Young people too, old people who felt like our Prime Minister shouldn't be doing this kind of thing. But it trended. You can call it trivialities. The thing is that there's a social media space, and young people in every culture are going to trend things that you think are trivial. Even in America, things that are trivial still trend. Now, because trivial things are trending does not mean that the government will not do their job. You guys keep on blaming Nigerians when things like this happen, and I'm like, then how are we even better than our leaders? You understand? Because any small thing, you say, oh, I don't blame the youth, it's because they're unemployed. Did you give them jobs and they did not do jobs? Do you know how many young people have started businesses for themselves without any loan, without any help? Do you know how many young people also make money, make a living from social media, from just being on social media? And I'm not making excuses for trolls or anything. I'm not talking about trolls. I'm talking about the fact that when young people jump on trending issues that people who are involved in it think are trivial. Oh, don't do this. It's trivial. People, this is why your government is treating you the way you are being treated. Don't do that. Don't do that, really. Because people are a particular kind of way, because people are trying to make themselves happy, or because people are on social media, does not give the government, who is collecting money, who is taking taxpayers' money, the right not to do what they say they came to do. And if we are going to excuse the government because we feel like, oh, the young people are jumping on frivolities, jumping on trivial matters, then we are as bad as the government itself, or themselves. You understand? Because if you Edochie now, because people did a Shetima challenge, he's saying do the P2B challenge. No. Yes, a lot of us might be obedient, but not everybody is obedient. You understand? And even if they don't want to do the obedient challenge, they might even pick it up tomorrow. And when they pick it up, you still be the one to come and say, "Oh, it's joblessness that's making you do the P2B challenge." It's just going to be always something, because people feel like young people who are on social media actually don't have anything to do, and you don't even realize that people don't stay on social media all day most times. Sometimes they just do stuff 1 minute, 2 minutes, and they get up. But anyways, this whole thing was about the fact that you, Edochie, came out to tell people which challenge they should do, and they said, "You, since you're going to tell us what challenge to do, we too are going to tell you what challenge to do, and we want to do fidelity challenge. We want to be faithful to our spouses." So now you doesn't have a response to that. You see, you sometimes when you don't commit, you try and put your mouth to one place. It's not everything you jump on. And somebody want to come and tell me now that so he should not talk because he took a second wife. I did not say he should not talk, but I'm saying that if there's any small respect he had for himself and maybe for his family, he knows that people are going to talk about what he talked about based on what he did, that he has not let cool down before he's jumping up and down acting as though he did nothing wrong. Oh, that's even because he feels like he did nothing wrong. So yeah, I guess that's why he just moves on with his life, keeps on jumping on trending matters, even the one that he knows that are facing the things. But people are basically saying now, if you say that we should not talk about your matter, don't talk about what we have decided to do or what they have decided to do. People that did the Shetima challenge, what they have decided to do. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. Do you think that Edochie is going to get away from this whole stigma of what he did? Because I think for Two-Face is even shifting away from the stigma more than Yuli's. I don't know. Do you think he's going to get away from the stigma of what he did? Did I call it the stigma? Do you think he's ever going to have to talk about anything and people will not relate what happened between him and me to whatever thing he wants to talk about? And don't talk about it being Nigerian thing. No, people still talk about Jennifer Aniston and Brad Pitt till tomorrow, and it's been decades. Don't say it's a Nigerian thing. It is not a Nigerian thing. You guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section. It's a roast and I thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you know what to do. Like it, turn on the bell and subscribe. I will see you in my next one. Bye.